Yo, what's goody? I was streaming and then I stopped. I don't know what happened. I didn't even realize. My bad. My bad. My bad.
spinning, 'cause I fear there's nothing left for me to do. Oh, I've got scars and I've got bruises that prove my love to you. Oh, to you. So don't let me go a little too fast now. Maybe we should slow down. Maybe we should slow down. Don't soundtrack of our kind. Red eyes, don't you worry, it's alright. New highs, we haven't reached, just being wise. We own the night, it's where we come alive. Till morning light, when we go back to hide, it's time to ride. We're going wild tonight. When you hear the clock strike. Strike 12. When you hear the clock strike 12. When you hear the clock strike 12. soundtrack of our kind. Red eyes, don't you worry, it's alright. New highs, we haven't reached, just being wide. We own the night, it's where we come alive. Till morning light, when we go back to earth, it's time to ride. We're going wild tonight. When you hear the clock strike 12. When you hear the clock strike 12. When you hear the clock strike 12. Strike 12. Strike 12. Strike 12. Strike 12. Moonrise, signaling that it's our time. Owl cries, the haunting soundtrack of our kind. Red eyes, don't you worry, it's alright. New highs, we haven't reached, just being wide. We own the night, it's where we come alive. Till morning light, when we go back to life, it's time to ride. We're going wild tonight. When you hear the clock strike.
जरा सोच, तुझे अगर हर महीने रिटायरमेंट के बाद 4 लाख रुपीस मिलेंगे तो कैसा लगेगा?
वेट व्हाट? 4 लाख महीना, वो कैसे?
एक्सिस मैक्स लाइफ फ्लेक्सिबल एडवांटेज प्लान विद एक्सिस मैक्स लाइफ स्मार्ट इनोवेशन फंड के साथ। अगर किसी ने 2005 में 15,000 पर मंथ का प्रीमियम शुरू किया होता फॉर 10 इयर्स, यानी कि टोटल प्रीमियम पेड इज रुपीज 18 लाख, तो 2025 में उसके पास 4.4 लाख की मंथली इनकम होती, वो भी अप टू 100 इयर्स ऑफ योर एज।
दैट्स इनसेन। और भी कुछ बेनिफिट्स मिलते हैं क्या?
हाँ, अप्रोक्सीमेटली 6.6 करोड़ तक की फंड वैल्यू, life cover, dual tax benefits and unlimited free fund switches.
How can I plan like this for my future?
Simple, click on the link below and give your retirement a fresh and a stress-free start.
If you want to be good, do what they say you should. But if you want to be great, you innovate.
Whitney Wolfe Herd, CEO and founder of Bumble.
The youngest woman to take a company public.
We need to rewrite the rules. Let's do it. I will speak vulnerably about the difficulties I'm having somewhere. To see a leader be vulnerable, it makes people feel connected. Contrary to popular belief, Bumble started with a pretty modest budget. We had to be really thoughtful.
You just studied them.
15. I swear I didn't. You ready?
Go ahead.
Moonwalking in Calabasas. I'm geeking. Maybach curtains. OD. Count them out. Run it up. Da Vinci. Bank. Stay in my circle. 13. Speed. Pink dreads. Do what you want. Motion. Yeah. I really like that.
Appreciate it, bro. What? Huh? What one? Oh yeah, that's fire. I need that. What up, bro? My name. Hell yeah.
What you want? Let me know. God damn. I can get an interview with you?
Yeah, hold on. Let me see what you got.
I got medium and large.
Yeah, I like this. This here is fire. Let me get this. I got medium.
Grab your medium. Grab your medium.
Who was this on the shirt?
I don't even know. My designer just cooked it up. I ain't gonna lie. Let me know what you need. I got you.
That's smooth. I'm with this though, like.
It's nice to meet you, bro. All right, bro.
So, yeah.
For some years, I was a little kid, man.
Yeah, bro. What about this one?
Medium?
Yeah.
Oh. I can get an interview reviewing it?
Yeah.
Hey, where's your mic at?
I'm here to do what you want. Yeah, I'm here to do what you want.
It's hot, bro.
Yeah, I'm here to do what you want.
Hey, who I'm here with?
DDG.
Hey, this is my brand right here. Tell me how you feel about it. Rate it 1 through 10.
Fire. Nice color.
You'll pay for it.
Would I pay for it?
Yeah, if you were to go shopping, you see it at the store. Based on quality, design, and stuff like that.
I'll pay like 300, 400 for the shirt. 100.
Let me know how you feel about this one right here. Unreleased, know what I'm saying?
That's fire. What you trying? You gifting it?
No, I'm gonna give you all this.
All right, bet. Come on.
Anything you need.
Come on. Let me get all of it.
How you feel about this one?
It's fire.
So appreciate you, my boy.
Appreciate you, bro. I'm at handshake.
What size you need though? Medium in this?
Yeah.
You got a medium? What about this one? You got that in here? What size you got?
Large.
I got all these.
You said what? Hold on, bro. I gotta go to everybody though.
You got I'm trying to get one from Johnny. I just take this. Who's holding it for? I'm gonna come back till we get something for Johnny. My brother, I appreciate
I
you.
ain't come out here with no suitcase.
Appreciate you, my brother.
Now
you just get the one
I
from
put that grease in my hair.
See if you got. Hey, my boy can get an interview.
Hold on, bro. Right now. All right. Hold on, bro. Hold on. Oh, them hard. You said what? You said do I want them? Yeah, I want them.
Check my brand page too. I take it. Called Alport.
Sure, no, these hard. Bet. Oh, yeah.
Spin back.
Damn, I want to put like some my hands so they're greasy where I can't shake them. Go ahead. What you want me to do?
Alport.
All right, bet.
I got the people too. I got all
Oh, yeah, let me get them.
Check my Instagram right here.
I probably can't fit no large though.
Medium or small?
I got another medium in my bag right now. Hey, get my bag. Got
What's this? That's my just show the stream, bro. Alcohol LLC. Good, you just hit the stream, bro.
I like them better. I want them. I want this color and the red and the pink. Yep. Small good too.
Just take it to our merch booth over there and drop it out. Yeah, it's all the way over there in the
Yeah, I got my own booth over there. All right, appreciate you, bro. All right, bet. Yeah, we ain't got the little thing.
I'm gonna put it in.
What up, bro? Good.
You guys over here? I bet.
What up, bro? What up, man?
Hi, welcome to Flow Granada. My name is Mohsen Ali. I'm the leasing manager of this wonderful new complex here in Riyadh. This is our main courtyard area where a lot of the residents gather. It's really pleasant in the evenings to enjoy some of the nice fresh air. We do a lot of our wellness activities here. There's a lot of good schools, top schools, including some of the British schools. One of the best communities that you could live in, along in one of the best areas in Qurtuba. Now at Flow, we pride ourselves at having some of the world-class amenity spaces. As you can see, we have our amazing swimming pool with a whole cold and hot plunge pool, along with, mirrored on the other side, with another one. This leads on to our beautiful spa lounge, which has access to lockers, massage facilities for both men and women, and just a wonderful place to come and relax. So at Flow, we take wellness and well-being very seriously. So as you can see, we invested heavily in our gym equipment. We have all of our free weights accessible over here. And as you walk around, we have most of the machines that you can think of to physically work out on, along with assault bikes, treadmills. We've got the lot. This is our cardio section. All of the machines come from Techno Gym, and that leads us on to our studio room for yoga and other cardio activities. Hi, and welcome to one of our 2-bedroom rooftop terraces overlooking either a courtyard view or one of the street side views as well. So as we come in, it's a very bright apartment. As we're on the rooftop, we get a lot of natural light that comes in, fully integrated with all the appliances. All of our units come with options, whether furnished or unfurnished, along with a dishwasher, fridge freezer, and one of the nice hobs where you can cook a nice little meal. So there's many different options and layouts. This is one of them where the living room leads onto one of the outdoor terraces. On this occasion, we have some fine furniture, which is actually all designed and manufactured by Flow itself. And on that, we're gonna go straight onto the biggest space you can imagine. So this is our outdoor terrace. Again, all beautifully designed, even with some outdoor furniture, again manufactured by us as well, which leads us to best views of the courtyard. Welcome to one of our master bedrooms with an ensuite. As you can see, again, a lot of natural light. Some of our options do come with a bathtub as well. Alternatively, here's one of our options with a nice, beautiful ensuite with a shower. There's an extra bathroom as well for one of your guests or just somebody who can use the other bedroom. Again, a lot of natural light that comes in with the views. Again, we have a couple of other options that have an ensuite, etc. It's all depending on where you are in the building. As you can see, Granada Station is a short walk away. Granada Mall, a 2-minute drive. And this is where you joined us for a wonderful tour. If you need more information, visit our website, and we hope to see you living at Flow very soon.
Johnny, come on. Nah, I ain't see him. I like that mask. Want this mask? That freaky? Yeah, understand.
That's my favorite mask, bro.
I like that mat. You ain't got no more, huh?
I hand sewed it. I talked to you on Instagram.
Bro.
Yeah. That's why. I got some custom jeans for you. You want them?
Yeah. Give me all of it. All right, come here.
I put this little lock on this shit. I sell these blockchains like my favorite piece.
That's hard.
No, I showed these at 6 in the morning and didn't sleep.
Woo! Fire.
What size are you? I just
32?
I guess 32, bro.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it's all you, bro.
Oh, that's fire. Appreciate it.
The mask thing I can't give away. That's like.
No, that's cool.
When I show the mask, I'll show you one.
No, these hard. I like these.
Yeah.
All right.
Hell yeah, bro.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Love y'all.
Sure.
Snacks about you get her at every event. She comes with a crazy.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, come on.
Hell yeah.
In the middle, gang.
I appreciate you coming by for real.
Of course. Thank you. What up, bro? What up, man? What up?
Hey, we gotta talk, bro.
Nah, them hard.
No, we gotta talk.
Nah, y'all was tripping with the jail joints though, but them is hard though. Them hard though. I like that colorway, yeah.
I got some jeans for you too, bro. I got a picture real quick.
Yeah, corner shorts.
Huh? But let me know though. I know it's hella shit in here. You know what I'm saying? Let me know if you fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? On some genuine shit. Cool.
Them fire, I'll take them.
So what size you?
32.
And I gotta show you this clip I made of you too. I'm not trying to take too long. But you gonna fuck with it. What's your Johnny? Look.
I know. I remember. Bro, that's funny.
Appreciate
So, bro, hell yeah.
Good seeing you, bro. Good meeting you too.
So, hell yeah.
What's size you wear?
Like a medium? Oh, like 32. 32, yeah.
What's my color? I got though. Really, but I ain't dropped these yet though. I just got some pieces like some R&B that I had.
All right.
But I got these. You want a pair of
I'll take them.
Right? You don't wear hats either, do you?
I do. Or the beanies. I mean, that too. I fuck with that. I'm taking everything. No, I want it, bro.
Bro, you gonna fuck with it though?
Yes, I'm with it. I ain't got no suitcase.
What color?
I like that.
You know something?
Huh?
You know something?
I don't know.
I gotta be on there.
Yeah, I might go this way.
This way?
Bet. Appreciate it, bro.
Appreciate you, bro. Real.
All right.
I'm gonna get over to you.
How you get the short brim like that?
Huh?
How you get the short brim like that?
I do tech packs and stuff like that, bro.
I don't know what that means, but all right. That's fine.
I designed it that way. So.
Nah, that's fine.
Appreciate that, bro.
All right.
He's a 34, but he fit like a damn 32. So.
All right, bet. All right. Appreciate y'all, bro.
It was good meeting you.
For sure. You too, bro. For sure.
Go guys, go. Come on.
Hey, we need a bucket, Jason. We need to get a little bucket. Yeah, let's take it. I appreciate it. Yeah. What's going on, bro?
What's going on, man?
What up, bro?
Hey, I do movies with Boosie. I want to lock in with you. I write them in direct.
I know I gotta just move around, bro. I'm taking it all. Meet me over here.
Hey, you mind if we do a couple of these moves since it's not scratched over here? So they can show the love. What's good, man?
What up, bro?
MG, what's tenacity?
How you doing?
What's up yesterday?
Oh, for sure. Hell yeah.
I'm here. Ran out of New York. You think coming through?
The average professional wastes over 3 hours a day on manual tasks, but that changes now. With On Demand, you can leverage a powerful ecosystem of agents and language models to autonomously handle repetitive work. Make your work for you and save time, money, and resources by clicking the link in the description to join On Demand today.
Inspired. Hey, I'm finna spin around. I'll come right back.
Hey, you got hats on?
Yeah.
There's a brand over here, not an influencer. Like, there's a bunch of custom logo hats on.
Do you have any plans for me for Father's Day or anything you got in mind?
Maybe the zoo.
A zoo?
Yeah, because there's bass there.
There's bass at the zoo? There is there. Yeah.
Maybe we can go to a trampoline park or something like that.
Oh, that'd be great for Father's Day, the trampoline park.
Because that's what I did for my birthday, so.
Yeah.
And everybody likes to jump. Who doesn't?
The only thing is, though, is I think a lot of other dads are going to want to go to the trampoline park, so it might be busy.
In the zoo.
Yeah, a lot of dads want to go to the zoo and the trampoline park. You know what might be not busy? The golf course. You think there's going to be a lot of dads at the golf course on Father's Day?
Probably not.
No. Where do you think most of the dads are going to be for Father's Day?
I would say Disney World and surfing.
Yeah.
Surfing is one of the big ones. But even I would be crazy because I want to be a professional surfer when I grow up.
Do you have any plans for me for Father's Day or anything you got in mind?
Now, Latifah and I, we go way back. See, I remember when she was really still trying to get her career off the ground. Now, back then, she was calling herself Duchess Latifah. This was actually her first album, and she still had flow, but her name didn't. Now, this album sold 11 copies. Shakim bought 10. So thank you, Shakim. That's a lot of love. And I heard the music was great on it, but she came to me for some career advice. You remember? And I told her, I said, you know, don't sell yourself short, girl. I said, we queens. We queens, right? And voila. Now, Latifah and I, we go way back. See, I remember when she...
You ever wondered why clouds are just up there?
Once I found out that clouds were basically water droplets, just basically vapor.
Yeah.
They became extremely uninteresting to me at that point.
Okay, let me get your interest back going for you.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I have a pocket of air, and it has some humidity level in it.
Okay.
Okay. Let's say it's 50% humid. That humidity that is reported is actually a relative humidity.
Okay.
Okay. What that means is it is 50% relative to how much it could carry at that temperature. So watch. As the blob of air gets heated and rises,
right,
the temperature drops.
Mm-hmm.
Colder air can hold less humidity than warmer air.
Mm-hmm.
So the relative humidity goes up.
Gotcha.
It starts at 50 in this example, it goes to 60, then to 70, then to 80. It is ascending. 80, 90. Bada bing! You reach 100%.
Right.
And boom, you have a cloud. That's why the cloud is up there and not down here.
And now I know how clouds are born. That's kind of dope, though.
So suppose there's no wind and you got, like, let's say 70% humidity.
All right.
The sun sets, temperature drops. Air temperature drops.
Starts to cool.
Right here. It drops right here.
Okay.
Gets to 100%. What happens? What just happened?
We made a cloud.
Where did we make the cloud? Right in front of me.
Yeah, of course. It would be right here.
Right here.
Yeah.
We have a new word for that kind of cloud.
Do we really?
Yes.
What?
Fog.
You got me.
It's fog.
But that's fog.
A lot of people expected to see a big church lady in the back selling fish plates. No, that's Glorilla. That's who that is. Hallelujah Woods. Shouts out to you, Glow. Excited to have you here tonight. Oh, my God. Woods. A lot of people expected to see a big church lady in the back selling fish plates. No.
Let me see. Do it again.
In every home in ancient times, you'd have a bed stool. A bed stool which you can also find on the Kemetic charts, which you can also find in the biblical narrative. When Pharaoh is talking about the Israelites, he said, by the time we get there to the women sitting on the stool, we find that they've delivered already. So show me a people on the face of the world that know about the bed stool. They are the owners of the text. In every home.
Hey, babe, Yeah.
I'm about to go grab something to eat. You want something?
No, I'm good.
All right.
Hold on. Wait a minute. I'm good. Let me go grab myself something to eat and walk in this house without no food for her, even though she said I'm not hungry. Fool me once. Nah, not happening.
Right. So I'll grab you some fries.
Babe, I said I was good.
Do you want the Chick-fil-A sauce or sweet sriracha?
Chick-fil-A.
Hey, babe.
Man, I came in late the other day. She told me, she said, you ain't going nowhere tonight. I said, I'm going out, honey. She said, you ain't going no goddamn where tonight. I said, babe, who the hell you think you're talking to? I said, look at my birth certificate. I'm 42 years old. She said, you want to be 43? This is a true story, man. I went out anyway, right? I was so nervous, I couldn't really play. I couldn't think. And I'm sitting up there, man, I'm playing. My pager kept going off, and everybody was teasing me and everything. And then she told me, I said, man, let me use your phone. I'm sick of my wife's car. I'm front. I'm really front. So I called home and everything. And I said, hello? I said, don't ask me a goddamn thing. Just pay attention. I said, don't worry about where the hell I am. I'm in my skin. I'll be home, goddamn it, when I get there. When I get there, I better have something to eat. And it better be hot, and it better be good. You think I'm bullshitting? I said, let me speak to your mama. Man, I came in late the other day. She told me, she said, you ain't going nowhere tonight. I said, I'm going out, honey. She said, you ain't going no goddamn where tonight. I said, babe, who the hell you think you're talking to? I said, look at my birth certificate. I'm 42 years old. She said, you want to be 43? This is a true story, man. I went out anyway, right? I was so nervous, I couldn't really play. I couldn't think. And I'm sitting up there, man, I'm playing. My pager kept going off, and everybody was teasing me and everything. And then she told me, I said, man, let me use your phone. I'm sick of my wife's car. I'm front. I'm really front. So I called home and everything. And I said, hello? I said, don't ask me a goddamn thing. Just pay attention. I said, don't worry about where the hell I am. I'm in my skin. I'll be home, goddamn it, when I get there. When I get there, I better have something to eat. And it better be hot, and it better be good. You think I'm bullshitting? I said, let me speak to your mama. Man, I came in late the other day. She told me, she said, you ain't going nowhere tonight. I said, I'm going out, honey. She said, you ain't going no goddamn where tonight. I said, babe, who the hell you think you're talking to? I said, look at my birth certificate. I'm 42 years old. She said, you want to be 43? This is a true story, man. I went out anyway, right? I was so nervous, I couldn't really play. I couldn't think. And I'm sitting up there, man, I'm playing. My pager kept going off, and everybody was teasing me and everything. And then she told me, I said, man, let me use your phone. I'm sick of my wife's car. I'm front. I'm really front. So I called home and everything. And I said, hello? I said, don't ask me a goddamn thing. Just pay attention. I said, don't worry about where the hell I am. I'm in my skin. I'll be home, goddamn it, when I get there. When I get there, I better have something to eat. And it better be hot, and it better be good. You think I'm bullshitting? I said, let me speak to your mama. Man, I came in late the other day. She told me, she said, you ain't going nowhere tonight. I said, I'm going out, honey. She said, you ain't going no goddamn where tonight. I said, babe, who the hell you think you're talking to? I said,
What do you think about people that say there's no such thing as overtraining?
Imagine me and you we're two athletes, A and B. You're A, I'm B. You're training jiu-jitsu 3 times a week really, really hard. You're going all out. I'm training jiu-jitsu every single day. My average practice is 2 hours. Your average practice is 2 hours. But when you go in, you kill it. At the end of the year, I'm averaging 2 practices more than you. So I've had 100 practices more than you by the end of the year. 200 hours more than you have been training. Let me ask you this. Who wins more often, Russians or American wrestlers?
Russians.
Every time an American wrestler wins, he's like some prodigy. It does happen, but it's rarely he's a technical master.
Right.
However, you have these Russian guys that win gold medals. You've never heard of them, and they're like Michael Jordans of the sport. They train long, consistent practices, whereas in America, we do Monday, Wednesday, Friday hard. We kill it.
And as Nicki Minaj once said, go to school, graduate, get your own. Because when it's all said and done, they can say what they want about you, but they can't take it from you. Congratulations, class of 2025. And as Nicki Minaj...
As a 1-year-old girl dad,
I felt a little anxious about my daughter becoming so close with a boy named Eden. Luckily, he ended up moving to another country. But 2 years have gone by, and she still mentions him. Yes? I heard you. One day, we received a wedding invite with an all-star Korean entertainment lineup, and Eden was going to be the ring bearer. For the record, Eden's dad is Korean, his mom is white, but his dad's genes just kind of gave up and didn't put up a fight. What does RSVP mean?
Response via pigeon?
We RSVP'd to the wedding so our daughter could see Eden again. We packed our luggage and loaded all the important family members into the car. After 7 hours of driving, 2 meals, and 1 emotionally damaging Happy Meal mix-up, we arrived at the ceremony, and my daughter couldn't wait to see Eden. She even prepared a love note for him. But when Eden finally emerged, he was with another girl. As he walked by, my daughter stared in disbelief. I had no intention of explaining the wedding tradition to her as I witnessed the sparks fade. He got the silent treatment, and like all girls after a heartbreak, she just wanted to hit the dance floor. The next morning, I witnessed Eden try to shoot one more shot. Airball. As a
Jump and brake test. Grand Cherokee. Porsche Cayenne. Ford Bronco. Mercedes.
Is there pride without pain involved? Pain is guiding me to.
Right now, I'm the most followed South African musician.
Hey! Ain't nobody better than this. God damn it!
Oh, just
Nobody! Ain't nobody better than this shit!
Hey, get the
God, my bad.
Get the out the fuck. Hey, no, you need to come. Whether you're 35, whether you're 19, whether you're 24, it may not.
God damn, bro. You've gone for like 2 minutes and 50 seconds, man. Nobody had to speak.
All right. Okay. Let's do these two.
Fast.
And then I'll do the
I
opposite.
think we call it a night. We call it a night after that. I think we call it.
Hey. What you gonna do? You trying to like act it on shit?
Yeah, all that, bro.
I can see it happening. I ain't even lie to you.
I just gotta get out the streets, man.
Rich niggas love to say stupid shit like that. I can see it happening.
I just gotta get out the streets.
Dude, you're up a couple $100 million.
Feed off of. That's the motivation. Nothing more. Big, small, little, tall. That's what it boils down to.
It says, "Shut up, Black Elf."
He's look, guy, he's.
I do business with Muslims and I do it with full confidence because a true Muslim that practices the Quran and truly believes in it will never screw you over.
Have you had experience with that?
I know it to be a fact, and it's true. You will have a brother for life. I do business with Muslims and
80% of airplane crash survivors had studied the locations of the exit doors on take.
Actually, there's that weird connection with you and Ed Sheeran.
Ed Sheeran slept on my couch for 6 weeks before he was famous.
But how does that happen?
Ed Sheeran, I was doing a radio show in LA, and it was a satellite show, and he knew that we do music, so he comes to my radio show. Hello, James, just trying to get my music. You know, we'd love to hear my music, whatever. I was like, well, sure, whatever. Let me hear it. And so he lets me hear his music. Comes to my crib. Now I got the bigger crib, and the studio is incredibly nice because of the Kanye song. So he plays. I'm like, you're incredible. So he starts. I said, listen, I know you don't have anywhere to go. Just chill here. I was giving him food. My daughter was like, who do you have over here now? Because I would always have people. You know, I would always like champion the artist. Yeah. And so I said, listen, man, I think you got the goods, but I got to check you out though. So I took him down to this show that I was doing, a live night.
Bro, DDG a hard-working ass nigga, bro.
This guy is the first person to Burger King has the rights to use its name throughout the entire United
wani papu akachotenge pafoni paksi wanike ishamwari yangu.
We're starting at 12. Oh, we're the Sidemen, and we start an hour after we meant to start.
Bring turn around.
Yes!
Modded repo.
Yes!
Look at us. Woohoo!
Wait, why do you have a crown?
Everyone
has
does.
a crown.
I don't have a crown. Everyone has a crown. No. You can't see yourself, boys. You all have a crown.
Why the music so epic? Cow soy is a full body, life-changing. Is this cow soy or UFC fight? Enough talk. Let's make this, shall we? Today we're gonna review Uncle Joshua making cow soy. This is Chiang Mai, Thailand, most famous dish. One of Uncle Roger's favorite also. First up, we'll be making the curry paste, which will be our base to our chicken curry soup. We'll then prep all of our toppings, including our game-changing noodles, which will... Is it game-changing noodles? Is it game-changing, or is it just deep fried? So first we need to make the paste. There's two main spices, but the one I want to focus on is Chinese black cardamom. Yo, black cardamom, correct? This is the spice that makes cow soy special. Good start, Uncle Joshua. Many Western Thai restaurants try to skimp on this ingredient. You want to crack these pods open. You use the bottom of a bowl. And the goal is that you open them up inside has what you want. That's where all correct are. And to that we have 3.5 tablespoons of coriander seed. Coriander seed, correct. Toast in a pan. Now you can do this in toasting, correct. I prefer pan. Pan's so much easier. This is gonna bring out the flavor, intensify the flavor, bring out those natural oils. You have to do this. This is non-negotiable. All good so far, but Uncle Joshua, your backdrop looked too organized. It looks so tidy, it almost looked fake. Uncle Roger know it real because I actually go to Uncle Joshua's studio before. But this background, it kind of looked like some weird Microsoft Teams green screen bullshit. Hiya. Like, see, why all the saucepans spaced so evenly? And who cooked with 4 of the exact same size copper saucepan? Uncle Roger watched so many YouTube cooking videos. Not single person cooked with copper saucepan. This just for show?
Business is the most competitive sport. I think about my competitors all day, every day.
We're gonna try our veg too. We have 4 shallots, 2 ounces of ginger, and 1 ounce of turmeric. Turmeric, correct? Peel the ginger and the turmeric. Got a little parchment so I can clean up my mess. Little secret, a spoon, not a peeler. Spooning ginger, that good technique. If you can't spoon woman, spoon ginger. Good alternative. This is the best way to do it because it helps you get in those little cracks and crevices, little gnarly bits. Correct. Okay, same with the turmeric. Be careful because turmeric does stain stuff, so I would be very gentle with this to not spray too much because it will stain shit, including your hands. And carefully pick that up and your Wait. So that all the parchment paper is for? Just for easy clean up? You know what easier than parchment paper? Just sweep shit off the board like normal people. Hiya. All this step to save no time? Uncle Joshua, not everyone have little servant to go buy parchment paper for you. Switching to gloves. I'm not washing my hands again, ever. So you split that in half. You're gonna notice I'm cutting this not on the board. Don't do what I'm doing. This is not safe at all. I just don't want to stain this cutting board. So beware that this will stain your cutting board. So you're gonna risk cutting off your finger, all because you don't want to stain your chopping board? Why are you so precious about your crate and barrel board? Have you seen how Asian people treat our chopping board? We just whack our knife in there, use that as storage. This pan needs to be very hot, like medium-high heat. It can be stainless steel, it can be cast iron, just get it hot. Or it can be copper. Maybe one day you're gonna use one of those pans. Once the pan's hot, nice and dry, we're gonna put our ginger. Okay. Cut side down. Toasting ginger, good. Cut side down. And correct. All of our shallot also cut side down. Bring out more flavor. If you're having trouble getting this to stay, you can put another pan on top. You can also use these chef press things, which I love. This is just gonna help get them pressed down. Another fancy equipment. The pan, but a little bit of good char on each would be nice. If you're struggling to char it, I may recommend a simple tool. That will definitely char it. Once that's all charred. First you assume we got parchment paper. Now you assume we got flamethrower. Uncle Joshua, don't need to show off your equipment. I know you got everything. Into that blender's gonna go. Okay, blender correct. Turn into powder. What's this? Guajillo chilies that have just been snipped into like 1 inch to half inch segments. Make sure to remove the seeds. And we're just going to this kind of chili correct also. Cow soy, not super spicy dish, so you don't need the tiny super spicy bird eye chili. Blend that on high until it reaches a nice, beautiful, fine powder, just like this. And it's so fragrant. Once you blend this, I mean, it's ridiculous. That's like opening a fresh bag of Doritos, but better than Doritos. No. So once you don't compare cow soy to Doritos. Remove that. You're then going to add your charred vegetables along with cloves of fresh garlic. Now he's making the paste. Kosher salt. Pop your lid on. But Uncle Roger prefer using pestle and mortar to make paste more traditional. And notice something. Notice how one of his ingredients in there is salt. 4 teaspoons of kosher salt. You don't need salt in there, Uncle Joshua. You only need salt if you're using pestle and mortar because the rough salt particle help break down all the vegetable into paste. Salt here, not for seasoning. Salt is used in pestle and mortar to make pounding easier. And everybody like easy pounding. But if you use blender, the blender gonna blend everything anyway. Don't need salt. Small mistake. Speed it up a little. Give it a second. Now, once that's roughly a paste, you're then gonna add your spices and blend again until as smooth as possible. Okay, this might be really spicy for your eyes, possibly. And speaking of video that's too spicy for your eye, let's talk about our sponsor, ExpressVPN. ExpressVPN help niece and nephew do things online without just change speed. With Uncle Roger special link, you can earn 4 extra. Now once it's all said and done, you should have a beautifully expressvpn.com/Uncle Roger and get 4 extra months for free for you. Now once it's all said and done, you should have a beautifully smooth, lovely red cow soy paste. Cow soy paste look not bad. You're gonna get it right. So before we cook this, I need to mention something very important. You see the cow soy paste you made, you're only gonna use half of it. What? Look, I doubled the recipe because it's kind of high effort to make this paste. Use half of it in this recipe now and freeze the other half so you can make it again in the future. You don't have to make the cow soy paste twice. That's a good idea. You know why? Because cow soy paste you cannot get at random grocery store. Grocery store you can just get green curry paste, red curry paste, tom yum paste, but cow soy paste you always have to home make. So yeah, make more and freeze it. So pan. In this case we have a deep saute pan. This is a 5-quart saute pan. And to that we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. Yeah, coconut oil wrong. And why are you calling it coconut oil? 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. Oil in cow soy, it comes from spice and coconut milk. When you heat them up, the oil split out. If you use extra coconut oil, it's gonna be too oily. Add your cow soy paste. Half of it. I'm just gonna let that saute, let that fry up. You don't wanna get it too colored, so we'll quickly go in with 2 1/4 cup of coconut milk. Okay, coconut milk, okay. Not fat, not light, not coconut cream, full fat coconut milk. That's a good sound. You want it to do that. So you're gonna deglaze that by stirring around the pan, scraping up any stuck bits on the bottom. Then you're gonna add 2 3. But Uncle Joshua, you haven't finished cooking yet. The oil haven't split from the paste. Go see Auntie Pilin video. See that red oil coming out from the paste? That's how it's supposed to look. Maybe that's why Uncle Joshua used coconut oil in the beginning. He tried to fake the oil coming out, but it's not gonna taste as good. Then you're gonna add 2 3/4 cup of water. Oh my God, okay. Flavor is gone. It's gonna reduce. We just need to create volume for it to reduce. 1 1/2 tablespoons of black soy. So black soy, correct. Regular soy sauce. Regular soy, good. Spoons of finely chopped palm sugar. Palm sugar. Uncle Roger maybe used a bit less because American people making Thai food always too sweet. When I eat at Thai restaurant here in America or UK, I always ask them, less sugar please. First, increase the heat to medium high, bring that bad boy to a boil, then reduce the heat to low so it's a nice light simmer, and you're gonna gently lower in 6 to 8 chicken drumsticks depending on their size. Protein in cow soy, either chicken or beef. Now, I know what you're thinking, oh, but what about the browning? You didn't brown them. You could sear them if you want. No. A lot of the time in these recipes, they're honestly just poached in here, and I think it adds a subtlety to the flavor that makes this dish special. Nobody sear chicken for cow soy. Don't do that. Wasting time. The only thing you should sear is the people who tell you need to sear. Now, once that comes up to a simmer, we're at low heat, you're gonna put a lid on and let that gently. And you know you cook cow soy meat correct, but you can eat this meat without any knife. You just use chopstick and it all fall off the bone. For braised Asian meat like this, if you need knife, you fucked up. Let's see if Uncle Joshua achieved that. Now while that's going, we're gonna prepare all of our toppings and everything. This is why I just stand here and wait. So first, wonton noodles. Wonton noodle correct for you. These are both going to be a topping and in the dish. These are a little too long to fry all at once, so we're just gonna cut the noodle, okay. We're not Italian. Boil around 350 Fahrenheit, take your noodles and then just gently lower those bad boys. Correct. Batches, obviously. The sizzling sound good. Brown and crisp and the bubbling has subsided. Remove them with a spider and drain on a paper towel. Correct. Takes literally 30 seconds, maybe a minute max. Now while that's still hot, I want you to immediately season it with salt. Season with salt, why? For what? Not everything is French fry, white guy. I never see any Asian person salting their noodle like that. Uncle Joshua, I think you've been ranking too many fast food chains. You're getting influence. You don't need to salt bay your noodle. Salt will not stick and then they all will suck.
If you are an NRI, then this video is for you. If your answer to the above question is yes, so retirement plan
delicious. So next topping we have just raw shallot. Ew, raw shallot, correct topping. Take the tops off of 3 nice medium-sized shallots, and just peel them. Okay, correct. You're gonna get a nice little mandolin, and we're gonna why possible. Why you? I prefer to use a mandolin only because it's super precise and all the cuts will be identical. Yeah, but cow soy just regular street food in Thailand. Just chop your shallot up like real jungle Asian, please. Mandolin for what? What? Thought mandolin is just instrument, not kitchen utensil. Stop it with this Michelin star bullshit. So we have all of our sliced shallots, and then all we're gonna do is set these in. Wait, what? Sink, run water over them. Place. Why? Don't run water over it. Now all the shallot flavor gone. Hiya. Clean them off with water. Get some of that sulfuric acid off. Next, we're gonna just eat the sulfuric acid. Don't be scared. Why so weak? Thinly slice some green onions. I like to just kind of green onion good. And you're just gonna slice these into nice little rounds. Now this is to some not optional, to others optional. But pickled mustard greens. Yo, correct. That another ingredient everybody overlook, and it's not optional. Okay, Uncle Roger think this is the most important topping for cow soy. A little bit sweet, little bit sour, balance out the heaviness of curry broth. I know it's unusual ingredient, but nowadays there's so many Asian grocery stores online now. Uncle Roger, remember when I first moved to Western country, there's no such thing. Uncle Roger had to smuggle in Asian ingredient on airplane. I get stopped at customs so many times, and I have to explain to officer, this not drug, this just char siu. Relax. And it adds a little bit of flavor, adds some tartness. I like it on there. All right, after about 35-40 minutes, you should have tender, succulent chicken and a luscious cow soy broth. You can always add a little bit more coconut milk. No, don't add more coconut milk. This thickness perfect. 3 tablespoons of fish sauce. Fish sauce, correct. 4 tablespoons of fresh lime juice. Wait, what? No, don't add lime juice now. Lime, you just cut some lime, serve to customer. Let them put in broth themselves. You put lime juice now, the heat's still on. The lime just gonna lose flavor. Hiya, might as well just put water in there. Uncle Joshua, you make this mistake before in your tom yum video and your Thai green curry video. You put lime too early. Why? It seems like you never learn. Uncle Roger need to go over there and hit you with slipper. Now, at this point, you can taste it. If it needs more salt, you can either add more fish sauce or a little bit of salt. I like to do fish sauce only to keep it funky. And of course, you can balance it with a little bit more acid if needed. More lime. Always taste. See, it needed more fish sauce. Tasting good. This Asian food have to adjust with feeling. Juice. I like to try to get it as far along. More lime. Before I serve it. Don't you want your guests? It's not gonna work because there's too much heat. You can even add more palm sugar too. No more sugar, please. Feels right. pretty good, dude. Now all I need to do is boil my noodles. So you're just gonna boil these according to package directions. I want them al dente. By that I mean I want a little bit of chew in them. I don't want them complete mush, please, dear God. You're pouring hot broth over these. Don't need to be so al dente. A little bit soft, okay for khao soi. So once those are cooked through, take them over to your bowl, string.
Top-down angle shot like this. Uncle Roger have a feeling Uncle Joshua gonna do some fancy shit again.
Dudes, bang, plop them in there, all right? I like a lot of noodle, but you can put as little or as much as you like. Divide your noodles amongst 4 bowls. In each bowl, you're gonna place 2 of your drumsticks. Ladle in your broth, evenly between the bowls. Top with pickled mustard greens, thinly sliced.
Why are you plating it like ramen?
Fried noodles.
This different noodle dish.
Or cilantro, and a couple lime wedges just in case.
Just every time Western chef make noodle dish, they always plate it like ramen because they think it make it fancy. Again, khao soi when you eat in Thailand, they don't give shit. It's just some random aunties throwing the bowl in your face. That's what make khao soi good. Customer abuse.
That is a stunning khao soi. Wow, look at this. It is beautiful, it's glorious.
Again with the epic music.
Unbelievable. You got the noodles and the little crunchy bits and the soft chicken. This is the type of dish where you go, why did I ever eat rice with curry? The chicken
What?
This is the type of dish where you go, why did I ever eat rice with curry?
Yeah, Uncle Roger like khao soi also, but rice with curry good also. They both can live. You make one good noodle dish and now you throw rice under the bus.
This is by far one of my most favorite soups in the entire world, and probably one of the best versions of it at home by making it the right way. And honestly, it's not really that hard. Even if you skip frying the wontons, it would still
No, don't skip that.
like them on there.
It's so epic. It's just YouTube, not chef table. Okay, overall, pretty good. Just some small mistake like coconut oil, salting the fried noodle, and putting lime in too early. Oh, and he's missing one topping, the spicy chili oil. Not bad, Uncle Joshua.
Why do I sabotage everything that I truly want?
It's all due to something called law of sustainment. In psychology, the law of sustainment, if you want to write this down, is LOS. The law of sustainment states that you cannot sustain actions, aka be consistent with actions, that directly conflict with how you see yourself. And so if you just want to quickly draw out 2 trees on either side, imagine, okay, all throughout your life, your family, people who declined you, just told you you're this apple tree, you're meant to live this apple life, apple relationship, this mediocre apple wealth, apple health. And imagine all of a sudden you come across and you begin to dream about pears. And you're like, no way, I deserve pears. I deserve this pear relationship, great health, wealth. But imagine you believe in apple tree psychologically, and you're now trying to go for pear projects and tasks. When you agree, you will struggle to be consistent. When you agree, you'll be doubting yourself saying, oh, it doesn't.
Christmas coming up soon. It's a holiday Asian people we don't celebrate because we're busy making Christmas presents, including this new Uncle Roger apron. Buy this for your partner and you can be a bit naughty. Ask them to wear only this when they're cooking so you get to see their beautiful body and Uncle Roger face staring at you. And this tumbler, so cool also. The straw even big enough for this glass jelly to pass through for you. Go buy this special Christmas drop at unclerogermerch.com and order by December 1st for delivery before Christmas. Today we're gonna review Pailin Kitchen Pad Thai. Uncle Roger reviewed so many bad Pad Thai before, from Rachel Ray to Jamie Oliver. So hopefully this one good.
สวัสดีค่ะ Welcome to Pad Thai Kitchen. So if you've ever made Pad Thai at home before, you probably realize it's not the quickest thing to make. There's a lot of ingredients to prep. But the one non-negotiable thing that you have to have in advance is the sauce. And I'm actually going to show you how to
Pad Thai
make
sauce is what makes Pad Thai taste like Pad Thai.
So I'm going to saute our garlic and shallots.
Garlic, shallot, correct.
And this will cut down quite a bit of time because we're not sauteing garlic and shallots on the day. Lots of shallots going in.
Shallot, correct.
I forgot to chop the garlic. So while this is going on low...
How can forget to chop garlic? Uncle Roger can tell Niece Pailin here don't have children. Because chopping garlic, that's job for kid to do. That's what child labor is for.
I'm going to chop the garlic, which you should do before. Part of the lesson here is make sure you're prepared before you...
But her chopping good, nice, safe.
Into the pot. You can get a little bit of caramelization on the
good.
shallots.
And she's using lower heat to not burn it.
So now I'm wilted and translucent. Well, not me, the shallots.
No, little niece. You're looking good. You're not wilted at all. Uncle Roger, I'm the one who wilted. I reviewed too many shitty cooking videos. It raising my blood pressure. Bad for my health.
And get most
looking good
out. And palm sugar is going in.
Palm sugar, correct.
Don't worry about all the brown bits.
Not any other type of sugar, okay? No white sugar, no brown sugar. Palm sugar.
And if you want, you can let it caramelize a little bit for a richer flavor. So you see how
look good, look good.
It's starting to brown in certain spots. It's not all melted. I'm going to stop the cooking by turning off the heat, and then goes in with tamarind.
Tamarind, correct. Tamarind, most important ingredient for Pad Thai sauce because it gives Pad Thai that slightly sour taste. In America, I think many Thai restaurants they serve Pad Thai. Their Pad Thai too sweet because they don't use enough tamarind.
Totally normal. Don't panic.
Tamarind so angry, correct?
Down.
Because I think tamarind see what Jamie Oliver do to Pad Thai.
Settled, and now go in with my fish sauce.
Fish sauce, correct.
The reason I go in with the tamarind paste first before the fish sauce, if you add the fish sauce first, it'll just perfume the room with fish sauce evaporation.
That's actually a very good tip. If you go to any Thai restaurant and all you can smell is fish sauce smell, that means it's good Thai restaurant. But if you go to strip club and all you can smell is fish sauce smell, That also means a good strip club, okay?
Every tamarind, every brand, every batch, if you make it yourself or you buy it, they vary significantly in how sour it is. So what I would suggest you do is give it a taste. And if it makes you pucker, 3/4 of a cup is probably fine.
Yo, you can tell this woman make Thai food so many times before. This very good note. In Asian grocery store, actually, everything you need to do by feeling. Because when you buy Asian ingredient like noodle, like dry mushroom, the instruction behind packet always wrong. Because the Asian people printing that instruction, they don't give a shit. They are thinking, if you need instruction for this, you already fucked up. That's why all Asian cooking need to use feeling. Unless it's Japanese food. That's the only Asian food you need to be precise, need to obey every measurement. Because that's what Japanese people love, following instruction.
Okay, so I'm pretty much
It's not the agency that comes and is obsessed with the social media calendar and create.
No, don't put it in rice. It's gonna be soggy. No, don't.
蛋炒饭加汤是柠檬的任务。
Uncle Roger's still stuck in LA. This place too expensive. All I can afford to rent here is this empty room. But don't worry, Uncle Roger gonna save money and turn this place into proper studio. Today we go back to basic. Review egg fried rice. Feel the nostalgia.
兄弟们，今天我们吃一个天价扬州炒饭。来看。
Use so many bowls to make one dish. Your dishwasher crying now. 27 bowls to make one dish.
组织是挑了啊，268。
268 Chinese yuan. That's like $36 a bowl. You overcharging your customer. This guy the Salt Bay of egg fried rice.
给大家呢就现场呈现的是我们张主审的非遗项目扬州炒饭。
But you know, when you see chef who can't even speak English, that's how you know fried rice is gonna be good. He spends so much time on fried rice, not even have time for Duolingo.
对扬州炒饭呢，很多人呢对它和蛋炒饭之间的关系呢。
But why you wear face mask? Good fried rice worth getting cold with for. You know what you should wear instead? You should all wear Uncle Roger hoodie when making egg fried rice. Look how nice this color is. Last time we sold out so quickly. So Uncle Roger, listen, I do another drop. Everybody like this blue color, so we have different shade of blue for you. Go to unclerogermerch.com to buy it now. And if you have girlfriend, buy this pink one for her also.
花菇、笋丁、金华火腿、青豆、虾仁、鸡肉丁、虾子、
Nice.
干贝丝、海参丁、
Nice.
其他葛油。
Fuyo, all ingredient for Yangzhou fried rice correct. Maybe except chicken broth, that a bit weird. What are you gonna do with that? And Yangzhou fried rice ingredient, very specific. Because in 2015, Yangzhou Culinary Association, they published guidelines specifying what ingredient can go into Yangzhou fried rice. See that how seriously Chinese people take their fried rice, even the government involved. Imagine in Western country like UK, imagine if the government there make law about egg fried rice. Jamie Oliver gonna get deported. Notice list of ingredient for Yangzhou fried rice. No soy sauce, and most of all, no MSG. They fucked up.
当然呢，鸡蛋和这个葱花是少不了的。炒饭的葱呢是分3次投放。
3 times?
第一次的
This guy really likes spring onion.
叫去味增香的笋丁，
Bamboo should go in nice.
花菇丁、
Mushroom go in good.
鸡肉丁、
Chicken, correct. And remember, Yangzhou fried rice, all ingredients need to be chopped to about same size.
金华火腿丁、
Jinghua ham go in good.
干的淡水和虾子。
Shrimp roll, fancy.
把这些料先煸炒香味出来，香味出来之后开始加入鸡汤。
Wait, chicken broth? Why? You're making fried rice, not soup. What chicken broth for? Please don't put rice in there.
这个有点颠覆我们对扬州炒饭的认知啊。
Yeah, Uncle Roger confused also.
放入干贝丝。
Answer his question. This chef just keep going. What the point of doing live demonstration like this if you're gonna ignore question and keep going?
海参丁。
Okay, sea cucumber go in, correct. Still confused about broth.
扬州炒饭呢，它呢不仅仅是属于扬州，现在呢也不单单是属于中国，而属于全球的美食。在国际上是我们中餐的代表。基本可以讲，世界有华人的地方，它就有扬州炒饭。
He right.
国外的中餐馆必备的中餐菜，它就有扬州炒饭。他们挂的是羊头，卖的什么？是蛋炒饭。
This chef like to talk shit also about other chef. Nice. I think Uncle Roger and him gonna be best friend. But he actually correct. In many Western countries, when you get Chinese food, they say it Yangzhou fried rice, but it actually does egg fried rice. They tricking you. The only way to get authentic Yangzhou fried rice in Western country is to go to high-end Chinese restaurant. You go to some random Panda Express, you're not gonna find sea cucumber there. Didn't know there was so much fried rice drama. The soup boiling.
这等候的时间呢，把鸡蛋充分的去搅拌均匀。
Good. Whisking egg with chopstick. Classic Chinese way. Uncle Roger just wish he would cut his fingernail.
汤呢已经做好差不多，我们把它盛出来备用。
But this fried rice, why are you making soup? Okay, now finally he making fried rice. It's like he doing the side quest first. It go in, rice go in, nice. That rice look left over, that good? Punching rice, good. Nice toss also. Fuyo, so tidy.
来看一下。
Niece and nephew, punch the like button now like how this chef punches rice. You have to punch rice to loosen it up. That's the secret to good egg fried rice. Abuse. This rice taking more punches than Rocky. Fuyo, nice toss. So tidy.
这样炒出来粒粒分明是吧？
Not even one grain of rice wasted. Good.
颗粒松散是最基本的状态。
Correct. Fuyo, nice. Look at that rice. That rice looser than my ex-wife Auntie Helen. Good.
香味蓝，对米香泽西大小，对米香泽西大小。
You smell fragrance of rice and egg? No shit. That's the only 2 ingredients in there. If you smell something else, that means you're having stroke. Hiya.
现在放点盐，给它基本的调味。
你这只用盐哈？
只用盐。
Technically correct, but use some MSG. Don't make life hard for yourself.
你炒饭炒了有多少年？
炒饭
20 years? Fuyo, this chef cooked for so long now. Even his fried rice skill too old to take Leonardo DiCaprio.
这时候呢，开始加入灵魂之汤。
What? Soup of the soul? It's just soup. Don't bullshit people. Soup got no soul. Nobody out there using Ouija board to talk to broth.
灵魂之汤
But what he doing with soup?
去弱化米饭的火性。
No, don't put it in rice. It's gonna be soggy. No, no, no. Don't.
蛋炒饭加汤，是不是获得你们的认证？
This interesting. Uncle Roger never see that technique before. Maybe it can work.
我们通过多次投放的方法，要让每一颗米粒所吸收的鲜美的味道，会形成。
Fuyo, nice.
等会儿大家
Uncle Roger never see this technique before, but it actually worked. The soup has so much umami flavor in there, so when he poured it, it coated every grain of rice. But because he poured it so slow and he tossing at the same time, the rice don't get soggy. Fuyo, this good technique, nice. Uncle Roger impressed.
它才会。
Uncle Roger hungry now.
这是扬州炒饭和蛋炒饭之间本质的区别。
You don't need to know everything there is to know about sports in order to win at sports betting.
As long as there have been sports, there have been people betting on them.
Stop losing money.
I know I banned from China, but Uncle Roger gonna go to black market, get fake passport, fly to China to eat his fried rice. That's what I'm gonna do.
蛋炒饭人人能炒，扬州炒饭不是人人能炒是吧？
蛋炒饭是快餐，扬州炒饭是饭菜合一的典范。
Nice. This chef sassy also.
不管放多少汤匙下去，必须要保证的每一颗米粒，它仍然是颗粒松散。
It's very hard to do. You need to have so much technique, you know. Oh, Uncle Roger can just watch this all day. So much skill. You know who else put water into fried rice? Jamie Oliver. But unlike this chef, Jamie just turned the tap on and whacked all the water in there. Of course, it's gonna be soggy. Jamie, learn from this guy. See how he do it.
看着一点都不油腻啊。
这时候才开始加入虾仁，
Shrimp going good? You don't want to overcook shrimp, so don't put it too early.
开始加入青豆。
Green pea, good, good. Uncle Roger don't like vegetable, but Chinese government standard, Yangzhou fried rice need to have green bean in there. They seem to like green bean a lot. That's why they call CCP. Okay, sorry. No more that joke. Please don't unsubscribe.
通过对火候精准的控制，等会儿这个青豆呢，大家在入口的过程当中，它有可能会有爆浆的感觉。
Nice. You can make pea squirting. Nice.
现在开始加入第二次的抽。
Second time spring onion. Okay, good. Nice throw. So even. Coat the whole wok. Tossing cool also. Nice.
盛出2/3，留下1/3。
2 third and 1 third. This is the most Asian video ever. He doing egg fried rice and math at the same time.
留下1/3。
Look good.
一个配料下入，形成炒饭的帽子。
Oh, making cat with fried rice. Uncle Roger, correct myself. This is the most Asian thing. This chef basically going. What should we use for topping for rice? More rice. Mesmerizing.
加入第3次的葱。
Third time spring onion. I think this video is sponsored by spring onion. I think this chef loves spring onion more than his wife. Beautiful. Fuyo, that looked like amazing Yangzhou fried rice. The only seasoning he used is salt. He liked playing egg fried rice on hard mode. Uncle Roger thought Uncle Wang Gang egg trade is most impressive technique. This video really giving Uncle Wang Gang some competition. Putting soup into rice without making it soggy. This is super impressive. Uncle Roger so jealous. This nut get to eat his fried rice. Why not me? Look like this chef name is Xia Chaoping. Uncle Roger gonna call him Uncle Xia from now on. Fuyo! Hopefully I get to eat your fried rice one day, Uncle Xia. Comment below if you want to see Uncle Roger learn this soup technique. See if I can make it work in home cook setting. And remember to go get your blue hoodie. Bye bye! All I have is my pestle and mortar. It travel with me everywhere I go because Uncle Roger need to do pounding. 20 years? This chef cooking for so long, even his fried rice skill too old for Leonardo DiCaprio. They seem to like green bean a lot. That's why they call CCP. CC. Next one.
This is what most traders see when they open their charts. A blank canvas. They'll spend the next 30 minutes drawing lines, analyzing patterns, and calculating risks, while suspecting that better setups exist among hundreds of possibilities. But watch what happens with institutional-grade technology. Instead of starting with blank charts, you open your platform to pre-validated setups across 200 charts, with each pattern tested against 50,000 historical trades. The risk calculations are already done, and the entry and exit points clearly marked. Think about what that would mean for your trading. Most traders can only analyze one chart at a time, which forces them to trade.
Here we have a hedgehog coming out of hibernation.
Let's go turn it up! Go on, James! Morning, Dad!
Turn it up at breakfast with me, Fleur East.
Me, Will Best. And me, James Barr.
On Hits Radio.
I'm juicing! Look at that! She's a beauty. You've done this, guys!
It's all new Hits Radio breakfast with Fleur, Will and James. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
The biggest hits and the biggest throwbacks.
Do the little things right and the big stuff takes care of itself. That's why Inches is packed full of the juiciest British apples for a properly appley apple cider. And once we're done juicing them, we turn the apple waste into renewable energy, a tastier cider made a better way. Inches, the really good cider.
Olivia Attwood is back to uncover the true price of perfection.
I'm going to have a new face and neck.
How much do you think you spent?
250,000. At least I'll look good in the coffin.
You don't know what's in that?
No.
Do you think I worry too much about aging?
Olivia Attwood, The Price of Perfection. Full series available now on ITVX.
I thought we were endgame. But game over.
Where clothes move on. eBay sponsors Love Island.
You're watching On Demand. Please check the closing time before trying to vote or enter any competition or other interactivity in this programme, as it may not count and you may still be charged.
One word. We are back. Well, actually, that's 3 words, but we're not splitting hairs as we're bringing you the best unseen action from the first week in the Love Island Villa.
You ready for this?